because I might not be filming this again. I don't even care if I look rough because I'm tired. What's up everyone, my name is Morgan Lee and welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking about 10K days and how to successfully complete one. Now I feel having 10K days or marathon days where you're striving to get a huge word count are essential to have in your back pocket for winning Nano. From personal experience, I know that I don't often write every single day. So even in a month like Nano, where you're trying to get 1,667 words a day, it's not always going to happen. And with November, there's things like Thanksgiving and Black Friday if you're in America, and you're not going to particularly want to work on those days. I believe that it's essential that you try to schedule in at least 1 or 2 10K days, marathon days. Oh, I think I left the fridge open. Okay, yeah, I left the fridge open. I was making breakfast and then I got distracted and said I should come film this video now. So here we are. And I just want to run through these tips really super quickly. Not at my baseline today, so I'm kind of tired. And I just want to finish this video and get it up. So, well, these tips are in no particular order. First tip that I have is to choose your days. So if you're implementing a marathon type day for NaNoWriMo, go ahead and schedule those in now. I found this really helpful in Heart Breathing, Sarah Cannon's Preptober workbook, where she has you open up your calendar and list out the days that you are going to block off, that you're going to have off, or days you're not going to write, so you can then readjust your daily word count target. So do that, that's important. Pick up her workbook, I'll link that down in the description. So yeah, make sure you choose your days. That way you can set aside that day for writing. You know you don't have any other obligations. You're 100% committed to that day for getting a lot of work done. The second tip that I have is to tune into live streams. Of course, there are going to be a lot, I was going to say thousands, not thousands. There's going to be dozens of live streams all throughout the month of November. There will be ample opportunity for you to tune into some of them and have some kind of accountability and like friendly competition of getting your word counts and posting how well you've done. So I think that is also very essential. And if you're interested, I will be live streaming every single day in November, most likely early in the morning, my time, Central Time, around 8 o'clock, depending on the day, because I have some appointments and things on different days. Tune into live streams. And if live streams aren't your thing because you get distracted by the chatter, at least set timers for yourself and do sprints by yourself, whether you have to listen to music and just set a timer on your phone or you have an app or something like that. Just make sure that you are, if you work well in sprints, I work well in sprints and I feel like a lot of people tend to. So use the Pomodoro method, set your timers and get your word counts that way. And the next tip that I have, number 3, it goes along with number 2, what I said at the end about timing yourself. So I read Chris Fox's 5,000 words in an hour. I think that's what it's called. I'll link that down there as well. And it was really helpful. Mainly it was basically the idea of just sprinting and like the Pomodoro method and everything. But what I want to say for this tip is to test your speed and your threshold. Like find how much time is like the perfect amount of time for you to focus. 15 minute, 20 minute, 10 minute, 25, 35, whatever. Play around with that. That's something you can do during Preptober. Practice sprinting and have a goal. It's not even about writing faster. It's about finding out what your focus level is. Practice that. Set a timer. I think in Chris Fox's book, he has like 5 minutes or something, and then you test how fast you can write, and then you just like keep increasing the time that you focus to get like where it feels the best. Not to say you're gonna get that with every time you sprint, but you know what you're capable of. I don't know. For me, it was really helpful. That's what I did when I did the 10K everyday challenge that I did last July for Camp Nano. I'll link that playlist somewhere above. You can check that out if you like. Test your speed and test the amount of time that will keep your attention into the book. Find your sweet spot. That's number 3. Number 4, kind of everyone knows this one. Just eliminate your distractions. So if you're getting up and you're getting coffee, or you're getting this, or you're taking your dog out, or you're doing other stuff, you're not going to get the amount of words that you could potentially get. If you're trying for a 10K day, you don't want to be doing other things during the time that you sprint. Save that for your breaks. Get everything you need before you sit down to sprint, because that's like the worst thing. If somebody's coming in, if you get a notification, if you like, oh, I ran out of coffee, you're kind of just procrastinating the actual writing, and you're not going to be as successful. So that's another thing that goes along with making sure you're focused for the amount of time that you can focus. So if you can only do bursts of 10-minute sprints, then do that. But put all of your focus, all of your attention on the task at hand, which is writing. Eliminate all of the distractions, and don't be distracted while you are sprinting. Don't get distracted by the comment section if you're on a live stream. Don't get distracted by the host if you're hosting or if you're watching. Don't let everything else take you away and take you out of your story, which I feel like critiques a lot of people have about why they don't particularly like live streams, because they get distracted by the other stuff. So yeah, again, if that doesn't work for you, then that's totally fine. And then the last one I have is to know what you're writing ahead of time and plan. So it's Preptober. We're all planning. Whether you're planning to the T as a plotter or you're pantsing this whole thing, you gotta at least have some idea before you sit down and stare at the blank screen or blank piece of paper. You have to know at least some direction of where you're going, or nothing is going to flow. So if you can make sure that you have your outline for the day set up, like the scenes you're going to write or the scenes you could write, or where you want this character to be at this whatever time, if you don't have that ahead of time, you're going to be stuck and you're not going to get 10,000 words. That is what I want to say about that. And then a bonus tip, of course, is to self-care and don't sit down at a computer for 12 hours in the whole day and just write, because that is going to burn you out and you'll probably not want to write the next day. 10K days, there's a balance to them. You don't want to burn yourself out for the following days. I did want to add this here also, and this could just be because I write faster, I don't know, but I'm going to say it. 10K days shouldn't take you all day, because I feel they do more harm when they take you all day. The fact that I'm just I don't want to say like I'm bragging or something, but like the fact that I'm fast at typing, if I know what I'm writing, it'll flow. Like if I do all my preparation stuff, like, and I'm getting into the flow in my head, the words will come and they'll come fast. So I don't know if this is just personally for me, but they shouldn't take all day, and they shouldn't take all of your reserves to make them happen. And if they are, then you should lessen your expectation. Like shoot for a 5K day. I mean, 10K, I don't know where we got like 10K as the magic number for writing a lot. Like who came up with 10K? Like, why is that the goal? I don't even know. But as long, like, double your usual word count or something. Like, it doesn't even have to be 10K. But if you're shooting for something that's big and lofty, especially with Nano, because it's all about word count. If you're shooting for that, don't neglect yourself, is basically what I'm saying. And if it takes all day, and if it takes all of your energy, I feel it does more harm than good. It's a balance, but I feel like I'm getting off. Anyway, what I wanted to say, I think having 1 or 2 of those days is essential just to get yourself ahead, but also be careful to not set your expectations too high, not to neglect yourself trying to make this goal happen. But anyway, I am rambling. I don't know if any of this will be good to use or if it's still recording. My head hurts. And I just wanted to say thank you all so much for watching all of my videos. If you like this one, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and I'll see you on Monday with a live stream and with another video. Bye-bye.